Welcome to FXStreet. If you like the videos we're doing, you like our content, you want to stay up to date to what we're doing, you can join us on YouTube, head over to our channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you like what Akash and I are talking about, you can follow Akash on Twitter at Mangyeko and myself at JustAnalysis1. Taking a look at Bitcoin here, we looked at this last week. I was talking about an entry at 67K with the target up at 77K. We hit that 67K entry yesterday, and Bitcoin just kind of continuing to move up higher here. I mean, you really don't have to dive into this a whole ton on my end because it's just, I will say this. So this is the weekly Ichimoku chart. And when it opened closed on the week of the 29th of October, and then we extended into last week, what we got was this is the most bullish Ichimoku setup on the weekly chart that Bitcoin has had really since we'd have to go back to July, late July of 2020. And when it had the clear breakout above the cloud, when everything positioned into what's known as an ideal Ichimoku breakout condition. That's exactly what's occurring here. And using Fibonacci expansions just from the July 23rd, 2021 low to the September 10th swing high, we get the 1618 Fib expansion at 77K, really 78K, and then we get the 1618 at 103K, and then above that at 130K, we get the 200%, which, with how Bitcoin moves, even the 103 is probably a little conservative given how the next expansion move may work. But certainly it has a lot of upside potential in front of it. As far as what would invalidate for me any of the move here that would make me look at any type of bearish fashion, I mean, it would have to dive back down below 60,000. If it returned to 60,000, then that might trigger some pressure further south. But there's a lot of support now, around 50K even for Bitcoin. But for right now, I just see it continuing higher, at least up to 77K, and then revisit entry position options there. I don't know what you see, Akash.
Yeah, pretty much the same. My sharing screen this is disabled. Can you please give me access?
There you go. You should have it now. My bad.
Awesome. Cool. So this is a 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. What I see right now is that we've breached this decline trend line, and the uptrend seems to be really good right now, intact. And as you can see in the 4-hour time frame, the MRI indicator is flashing a yellow down candlestick, yellow down arrow, which indicates that another green candle would trigger a red one sell signal. As you can see on a 4-hour time frame, it hasn't had that much of an effect, these signals. So nothing really concerning. From a daily time frame, as you can see, the same Fib extensions that I've been using for a while now is the first level is 77K, and then 101,000 is what I'm looking at. So there's not a lot from a technical perspective. So let me just switch to on-chain metrics, right? So here you can see the next support level, which hovers around 65,286, is not that great. So and the one after that is roughly around $58,000, close proximity to $60,000, what Jonathan just mentioned. So 60,000 level is really crucial. Any price action above it, it's bullish. Anything below that, we have to rethink our bias, right? In addition to that, I want to show that the estimated leverage ratio of all exchanges has hit an all-time high. Right now, it's approximately 0.2, right? And the last time we hit this level was in November 2020 when it was 0.195. So this is something to be concerned about. but that said, I do want to mention that this could be a shift in paradigm where we continue going higher and set a new all-time high with this weighted leverage ratio. But right now, if it is not, right now, what it looks like is that the market is overheated with a lot of people, a lot of traders logging Bitcoin with high leverage. And typically what happens when this reaches highs or like an extremely overheated level, it indicates that a crash is likely. But yeah, that's what it indicates. But apart from that, everything else looks pretty good. The daily active address is kind of hovering around the 50. Yeah, I don't know why the address is not showing. Yeah, but the daily active address is pretty good. It's not showing a steep decline. But apart from that, the on-chain volume is also looking good. It's stable right now, around 42 billion. But the only thing concerning is the 365-day MVRV, which is, I don't know why the axes are disabled. Let me just refresh this real quick.
Because Bitcoin knows you're going to talk bad about it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
surprised actually that the leveraged amount of leveraged money is only at what it was back in
November.
2018. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think it would be more because there's just a lot more participation in this market now than there used to be, and that's just taking into account leveraged positions on. I'm gonna look at that later and just see what it's who is it recording that data from.
Okay. Yeah. Right now there's not a lot of data for this MVRV. I'm not sure why, which was pretty good a while ago. But either way, I think everything else here in the sentiment feed, on-chain metrics wise, looks pretty good. The only concerning bit is this 65,000 support level here, which needs to hold. And if it doesn't, we're going to go down to 60K. Apart from that, the leverage estimated leverage ratio of all exchanges is at an all-time high right now. So that's the only concerning thing. That's what I have for BTC.
All right. Well, thank you, Akash, and thank you everybody for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.